So once we're working on continuing our drawing file. So what we have here for the main body, we already got the scale, we've already got the first view, and what we want to do is create the revolve views for those. So we can go ahead and do is with our main body, we're gonna create a plane that we're gonna use for that revolve view. We're gonna do an offset from here, and it's gonna be -0.5 because it wants to go up, so we're gonna make it go down negative. And we're gonna create another plane that's an offset, and it's gonna be the halfway distance of -0.35. Sorry, 3.5 negative. That is good. Go ahead and save that and go back to our drawing. And we want to show these datum planes because it will make it easier. Alright, so what we have here, that's odd, why are there two? 3.5. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's two. Anyway, what we're gonna do is go to revolve view to place that there, so Creo does nicely. They show what the steps are if you're not sure what to do. So select a parent view. This is the parent view you're gonna make it off of. Select the center point where you want it to be, and that's gonna be what we want for the first one. So hit apply. Good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do that for another revolve view for the second one, and we want to select, this time we have to select the datum where it needs to be. Let's go ahead. It's not coming up, but let's see if we can go ahead and change that. Datum 1. Let's see, what's it? We don't want datum 1, that's the wrong distance. We can delete that. Datum 2. We want datum 4, so let's go ahead and save that, see if that does anything for us. Save. And go back to revolve view. And then we're going to create a new one. We're going to hit done, and it's going to be named B. We're going to select the plane, and bam. That's what you want. Go ahead and hit apply. And so that's good. We're going to have to make a projection view off of that. It's going to be here. Good. We're going to go ahead and change that view display to hidden lines. Okay. Another thing we have to do for dimension, we can actually take out these planes now, is we're going to create a it's going to be a detailed view. So it's going to be around here. So it says select the center point. Center point will be like about there. Actually no, let's escape detailed view. Center point will be there. Sorry, I have to readjust my camera. And then that's good. From there, we can create the spline. So it's gonna be, oops. Sorry, let's go back to detail view. Center point. So yeah, you just keep on clicking this around the view that you want it to be. My camera is not staying where it needs to be. Okay, keep making that spline. Then once you're done, once you've closed it up, you hit your cursor. There we go. See, detail A. Now we can click it, take it over here. We're gonna make it a scale of something more than that. We're gonna make it scale of 2 because it's kind of small. Go ahead and hit apply. And that's good. Then we can move. That's good. And yeah, so that's what we want. One other thing we want to do is go back to this. We want to create a section cut. So what we can do here is go to sections. We're gonna make a new one. It's gonna be an offset. We'll call it, they call it D, so we'll call it D in here. And sketch. We're gonna sketch it along plane. We're gonna sketch it along the right plane. That'll be good. And what we just want to do is just create our sketch. So actually no, we want it to be along the top view, my bad. Right here. And what we want to do is that, and that's gonna cut it just where we want it. It's incomplete for some reason. Let's see why that is. That's weird. Let's try it one more time. Okay. Not sure why it's incomplete there, but anyway, you're gonna click that. Let's see. Just mess around with that. We want it to, yeah, we want it to look like that. So that's how you change that section cut. I'm gonna try to rotate it so I get the angle that we want it at. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to rotate. And you can click this if you want those hatched lines. We want those in this case. okay. And once you get it to be a, that's good enough. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. Now we're gonna go ahead and click check mark, and we're gonna create a new view. We're gonna call it A for that. And that way we can go ahead and create a general view and place this A. I want to apply that, and we also want it to have a cross section, so we call it D and apply. And it's gonna need to be view display of no hidden. Gonna hit apply as well. Scale 0.375. So hit OK. You're good to go. You can click on these hatch marks. If you want, you can change them. It looks like they're a little bit closer, so we can change the spacing. We can double it. No, sorry, half it. And that's good on that. All you do is just double click on those just to change that. Alright. We're going to move it a little bit down. And that should be good. Now we're just going to go ahead and just dimension the rest of the drawing. This to here is 0.5. You gotta center click on your mouse. Good. Here to here is 0.25. Center click on your mouse. And at the end of this, if you notice on the engineering drawing, we have been given layers that were given are filled in. So one of the annoying things about Creo is every time that you make arrows, you have to change them from unfilled to filled. It's pretty annoying, but that's alright. We are almost done using Creo, so that's good. And this dimension here would be, so if it gives you a radius and you want a diameter, if you just want to hold on your right click there and get a diameter. That's what you want. Good. And this is 5. Sorry, not that. This outer one. Like I said, just go ahead and right click on that. And also, if it gives you like looking like this, you just go ahead and display and flip the arrow. And that's how we're gonna change that. And it looks like, and again, if one of your dimensions is off, you can always just go ahead back into the drawing and change that. And I don't know why that's popping up like that. Like I said, diameter, we want that. And we also want to flip that as well. Good. And this is 0.25 or 2.5. My bad. Hairstyle's good for that. And 1.5. I'm gonna make that above a little bit. Good. And then we have a radius of 0.5. That was our what we included of our blend when we did our round. So that's the radius of the round. And you can see and we actually want it to be the diameter, so actually I'm going to go ahead and delete that and redo it, and it's going to be the diameter. So that's that. We can go ahead and flip it afterwards. And last couple things we gotta dimension are top two here. And then that's 2. And that dimension tells us and that tells us how the size of the hole. So this is just basically dimensioning the hole right now. You want to line it up as best as possible. Sometimes it automatically does it for you, sometimes it doesn't. Either way, you're gonna go ahead and do this last dimension. Okay. Actually, we want to flip these arrows. Whoops. Sorry.